spawned. We will go to bed when this is finished, and it is not finished just yet. Caster Jovian is going to be grabbing a jacket because it is quite cold in here, and it looks like the game has loaded up, and this is going to be on Cloud Kingdom, spawning up in the top right-hand corner. It's going to be our Red Zerg. The games are tied 1-1. It's going to be GameofDrones. Now spawning as against him, it's going to be the Pink Protoss, also up one game, as I said before, 1-1. I'm just repeating myself, so confused. It is going to be jayrawr. Whoa. Now Cloud Kingdom, a knockback from Wings of Liberty. Very nice map. Produce some Sentry and Morrow all in. It's going to do some crazy stuff.
What cheese do we have this game?
Well, I don't know. It could be cheese. It could not be cheese. Up in the top left.
What is that?
That is a pylon, my friend.
Top center.
And let's go have a look at it right there. jayrawr, he is playing to win. This is what he wants. This is exactly.
jayrawr, did he revert back to his double proxy? Is he going to be so bold as to try it twice? It worked so effectively.
I don't know if it's going to work again. I mean, GameofDrones, maybe he's feeling pretty confident from his last win. Might not actually even scout this. This could be a terrible loss for him. And it's so unfortunate to go out like this. And here we go. That's how you do it. Cheese it up.
I hope that he does have the presence of mind to set his rally from his gates. I would hate to see a unit pop up in the northern part of that building, which would secure him nestled in between the pylon and the gate.
This is such a good place for the buildings because, you know, as a Zerg player, your second Overlord is going to be going straight to your natural. Only your third Overlord might be going in the direction where these gateways are, and by then it's already too late. Guys, we were hugging. Don't unfollow, follow. You should follow us because hugging is things you do to your friends and stuff like that. You can follow me at eSC Songers, and you can follow this guy at eSC Jovian.
Don't follow at eSC Songers.
Why not?
Because
I post fun stuff.
All you post is stuff about emo stuff.
I do not.
School and I don't want to do work. All right, guys. So we do see that this drone is chasing this probe around on a merry chase. Now the probe will go back and say, "You thought I was here for a scout. I was actually here for the cheese. And you, my friend, I hope you enjoy cheese." Because I have all kinds of cheese coming your way. A couple zealots are being produced. They will be running quite quickly right in towards that natural. And we will see, will GameofDrones be able to defend against this proxy?
I like the Overlord flying path this time. He is going to go up the wrapping ceiling. Uh-oh, there is nothing here.
Yeah, he must expect something by this point.
There is the reaction immediately.
And yep, Spinecrawler's going up in the main, and now two Zealots already moving across. Overlord just seeing them just in time, giving him even more time to contemplate his potential demise. More Spinecrawlers going up, so really the response has been much quicker out of GameofDrones, and will it be enough? Will he be able to defend? And now it looks like these Zealots are coming out. They're going to be able to take out this first. No, it gets canceled. They might be able to take out the second one. Yes, look at the damage that these Zealots do.
Oh my goodness.
Especially early on to these light units. He's trying to build and cancel everywhere he possibly can. Now these units are just going to two-shot, or just with two of them, they're going to be able to kill drones very easily, trying to get rid of the Spinecrawlers before they become a menace. More Zealots are streaming in 2 at a time, 2 by 2, just like Noah's Ark. What will GameofDrones do?
Oh my gosh, he's so close to getting these Spinecrawlers up. Really just needed to pull his drones a little earlier to get a Spinecrawler up, but chose to do it a little too late. And now with all these Zealots here, they're going to shred apart all of these workers. I mean, there is only, if he defends this, he'll be in a great position. But really though, the Zealots are doing so much damage. Down goes the Queen as well, and I don't know how he's going to defend this with just Lynx. The Zealots are just... Oh my goodness, will this Spinecrawler get up? Please get up, Spinecrawler. I want you to get up.
With still more Zealots coming in. They're coming in fast and furious, 2 at a time. They're spawning.
Needs to defend the Spinecrawler.
Is he going to be able to stabilize after this? Is he going to take out that Spinecrawler? It's very close to dead. It's absolutely going to die. These Zealots almost died for their attack as well. And yes, they do eventually go down to the 3 Lynx. What remains? I mean, obviously, jayrawr wouldn't be able to produce any economy off the back of that because he was spending it all on army. And with the replacement of this Spinecrawler, he will be able to defend pretty well as well. Really just trying to disrupt economy. And now, going back to macro play.
And really doing pretty well right now. He does have this hatchery that's going to be under assault. Now these Lynx are trying to run around from these Zealots. 4 Zealots versus 4 Lynx. Definitely not going to be going to the Lynx favor. Needs to go back, and actually group up those links until he has a good enough number to get us around these zealots. But really, that means this hatchery is going to go down. There's no way that GameofDrones can defend this right now with just the number of links he has. He has to be very careful here.
And now he is actually retreating them to the back of the mineral line. A smart choice to make a solid wall that the units can't go against. And still he puts the pressure, still producing many zealots. And the zealots are actually a great unit to compete with whatever the Zerg can
There's
bring
almost
out
as many
until
zealots for
roaches
links.
come.
Yeah, exactly. There's basically one zealot for each link right now.
Oh, look how quickly these lings fall to the blades of Ire, to the psionic blades of these zealots, doing great work at hacking through. And now he's supplied enough of a zealot count where he felt bold enough to come to the natural, but instead decides, no, let me just get rid of this natural instead of the main. Oh, look, even blocking the ramp. So very clever play coming out of jayrawr, deciding to prevent reinforcements while he destroys the natural. So he will bring the base count even and draw it to what he has. Now, what will he be able to do? Will he be able to keep a caged Zerg in check? Will he be able to prevent him from getting up to roaches and busting out of one base economy?
I'm not sure. I mean, in one base economy, especially against a Protoss player, it's going to be very hard to do as Zerg. I mean, just how strong they are, right? Protoss. I said Protoss? No way.
So, now that you've stopped talking, the Lings are running back and forth, trying to defend, still stuck on this one base. Spine Crawler in the mineral line for defense, 4 more Lings in production, Metabolic Boost on its way, great for surrounds. And it looks like jayrawr is now producing a little bit of production and keeping his units on the ramp to defend and prevent any units from escaping.
Yeah, this is very hard for Zerg to defend here. Really needs to see get some sort of tech up, but really he's been starved for everything. He doesn't even have a queen out, can't eject, can't even make more Zerglings even if he wanted to. Especially at this positioning of these zealots over here, it's going to be very, very hard to get down that ramp. Nice block off once again by jayrawr, just rearranging his zealots. This is a little mini game he's playing right now. How can I make all my zealots fit on this ramp? Meanwhile, back at base, we can see that warp gate is almost done. He's got that forge up just to block off the ramp, and now with 3 gates, he's going to be able to warp in those zealots into the base and really just overrun our Zerg player.
Indeed, does he have a pylon other than the gateway nearby that he has? I'm not sure. He could start making everything into warp gates very soon. It will be
Twilight as
5
well, huh?
gate? Oh, 4 gate with the Twilight. Looks like he's going to go right into DT play as well. Try to put the nail in the coffin with invisible units. That is my prediction, of course. There are any number of things he could do, but it's probably the most reasonable one. Again, these zealots can't be answered by what these Lings have to offer.
Yeah, look, Lings just want to fight, but it looks like, oh my goodness, will they get us around? No, Zealot's actually going to retreat back into that proper place. And really, yeah, DTs is going to be it. And there goes the Dark Shrine right in the middle of the mineral line. Knows that Zerg can actually do nothing to stop this. Only now starting to mine gas. Does not have enough for speed. And if he does get speed, he won't have enough for lair. Basically means no detection unless he drops a Spore Crawler, which he doesn't need an Evolution Chamber to do. But we'll see if he actually does that.
And the Protoss player doesn't really have too close a forward pylon to make this super poignant, but it will be powerful and effective enough to deal with. jayrawr looks like he really wants to bring in the invisible units that will have no chance and no recourse but to fall to the mighty scythes and blades of the Dark Templar. Still more zealots also, which will spell doom for any light unit that GameofDrones has in his composition. Level 1 weapons coming up, which should help these zealots two-shot these Lings, but roaches, which will be a perfect counter to the zealots, but will they be enough to deal with the DTs? Yeah, the DTs are really going to be what is GameofDrones really needs to be careful about. I mean, a counterattack with a Nidus Whip, that would be great, but right now he was just so starved for gas and starved for economy. We really need to get those up. And, really, yeah, Nidus Whip would be great. So the Protoss player has done a great job of keeping the Zerg on only one base. He really feels stifled and stymied. He can't do anything more than just creep his spine crawlers forward, and he can't even get creep tumors out. And here come the DTs. Will they be seen, and will there be a quick GG? Oh no, actually blocking his own DTs and being mindful of it, and now going in full force. It will be DTs versus no sight detection. They're going to go straight for drones, which is the right decision in order to kill the economy and cripple the Zerg player once and for all. These drones are running, but where will they run? There's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to go in GameofDrones.